Hey guys, welcome to Craving for Baking. Today's video is going to be a collaboration with the Baking Bomb and it is all about cookies. So she is going to be showing you how to make double chocolate cookies and I am going to be showing you guys how to make melt in the middle chocolate chip cookies. So here are the ingredients so we can get started making this bunch of deliciousness. So into a bowl, I'm going to be adding in my cubed butter, and my butter is cubed. You don't have to cube it, but it's kind of easier to mix if it is cubed, and it is at room temperature. And then using a whisk or a wooden spoon, you can mix that together so it's very nice and creamy, and then it should eventually look like this, and you just want to make sure that you give that a really vigorous stir so it comes really creamy like this. Once it has reached its creaminess, you want to add in your granulated sugar and your packed brown sugar, and it's important to make sure it's packed to get the exact right measurement. And then you just want to stir that into your butter until you have a really nice brown creamy mixture, and it should look really good even though it's basically butter and sugar. So once you've mixed that well and it's very nice and combined, you want to add in your vanilla extract, and then you want to mix that in. When you're going to be mixing this, it's going to be really smooth and soft and silky, and it's going to feel like you're almost whipping through whipped cream. So then once you've come to that nice consistency and you've got a great mixture like this, you just want to scrape around the sides of the bowl so that you have no bits of butter that haven't been fully mixed in, or bits of vanilla and sugar that haven't been fully mixed in either. So you just want to give that another stir, and then you can add in your eggs one at a time, and you just want to stir that. And when you do it one at a time, it's going to have a less chance of it being curdled, which, you know, I hate it being curdled. So you just want to mix that really well until it's very nice and incorporated. So once it's come to this liquidy consistency, you want to add in your flour mixed with baking powder and baking soda, and you want to add this in parts, since if you add it all in, it's going to be a bit too much to work with, so add it in parts. And you just want to kind of mix that in really well. So in between the first half, I decided to add in my chocolate chips. And then I just gave that a really nice stir to make sure it was well distributed within the cookie batter. And then I added in my other part of flour, baking powder and baking soda, and I mixed that in again. And then I chopped up a whole bar of chocolate, and then I made it into kind of cubes so that it was kind of like chocolate chunks, and I just poured that in as well. And then I'm going to mix that in really well as well. And finally, it should look like this. It should be really sticky and tacky, so it's not going to be a dough, but very soft. So now I used an ice cream scoop to scoop that onto my tray lined with parchment paper, and I'm going to make a kind of hole in the center of the batter, and then I'm going to get some Nutella and I'm going to place that into the hole we made, and then I'm going to get another about a tablespoon of cookie batter, and I'm going to place that over the top so that the Nutella is fully hidden. And then you kind of want to smooth that out, and then you want to do that to all of your cookies, so it's kind of a long process, but it's worth it. And then you want to bake that for 10 minutes in an oven preheated to 180 degrees Celsius, and it's only 10 minutes because if it's any longer, the cookies will probably get too brown and too crispy, but unless you like that, it's perfectly okay. And then once they're done, you can break into it and you should have some ooey gooey Nutella oozing out. Don't forget to subscribe to the Baking Bomb. Her video is in the description box as well as linked here. I will see you guys next time. Bye!